To my brethren of the bulk, to the men of mass, the formula for getting massive and building real muscle mass. I'm about to break it down because this is where most guys, including myself when I first started, this is where we get it dead wrong. See, this is a game of synergy that you're embarking on. Now, what is synergy? Synergy is when different elements work together so powerfully that the result is greater than the sum of its parts. It's not just one thing that builds mass, it's how all these pieces fit together. And if you don't get that formula right, you will stay stuck, you will stay lean, you will stay skinny, you will look the same year after year, and you will never realize what muscle mass actually feels like. So, what is the formula? First, you got hypertrophy, which through specialized high volume training, that's how that's achieved. Plus a consistent caloric surplus. That's two. And number three, plus mind muscle connection and training to failure. Once you put all of that together, boom, that is how you pack on real muscle mass, real size. Now let's break it down. Research in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research actually shows that hypertrophy is maximized with 8 to 15 reps, 4 to 6 plus sets per exercise in enough volume to create the micro tears in the muscle fibers. But here's the trick. No two bodies are the same. What might take one man 4 sets to achieve, that might take you 6 or 7 sets to truly stimulate that growth. So you got to kind of play a little bit and test that out and see what works best for you. Now, this is where most people fail because they copy cookie cutter plans, but they don't know their own body. They don't know how to truly engage their muscle. This is where the mind muscle connection comes in. You need to feel that contraction, own that movement, and slow down. Control the weight. A 2022 study published in Frontiers in Physiology magazine, it confirmed that lifters with better mind muscle connection had significantly greater hypertrophy gains than those that were just moving the weight mindlessly. And here's the real secret that most won't tell you, or maybe they just don't know. Training to failure is essential. It's essential, period. Anyone who doesn't tell you that, anyone who says that you don't need to train to failure, they either want you to stay small or they don't know what they're talking about because hands down, that is the dumbest advice that you can take if your goal is muscle mass. Research in sports medicine and medicine and science, sports and exercise clearly shows that sets taken to failure produce greater mechanical tension and micro trauma, which is exactly what is needed to trigger new muscle growth. But here's the catch. It only works if you're in a caloric surplus. Another study I'll cite in the European Journal of Applied Physiology, it showed that without the extra calories, even the best training fails to translate into mass. The surplus is the fuel, which